Okay, we have Jesse on the piano, Cheryl on ASL. We have Pastor Judith here. But I wanted to start by saying that our Zoom technician, Greg, is his birthday today. So I thought we could start by singing happy birthday to him. So for everyone here in the room, we'll sing happy birthday, and Allison can also sing happy birthday. So wait for Jesse.
Wonderful. We are in the season of Advent. And Advent is a fancy word that comes from Latin, meaning something's coming. So we are going to remember the coming of Jesus at Bethlehem and also Jesus' promise to come again. So we're singing a mixture of hymns, many Christmas hymns, many beloved favorites, and we'll talk a little bit about them as we go. So let us begin with Hark. That reminds us that we are all given the task of spreading the good news that Jesus is born for all of us. So we are calling one another to go tell it on the mountain.
And tell it. Oh,
with God Rest Ye Merry, Gentlemen. And people always sing this, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, but it's God Rest Ye Merry, Gentlemen and Ladies. So all are being called to rest in God's love with tidings of comfort and joy. Next is Deck the Halls, as we're all about to deck our own halls. Are there more people coming? Let's just wait then. We'll just take a little holy pause and welcome the people who are arriving. Welcome. And we'll just hang on a second while the other folks are getting in here. Okay. All right. Deck the halls. Okay. Reminding us it's that time when we all deck our halls out. We'll sing Deck the Halls, and then we'll do it again when they get in here. just arriving. We're getting warmed up here, so grab an instrument and we'll sing Deck the Halls again now that you're getting warmed up. Grab an instrument and play along. Deck the Halls. That's on page 7 of your handout. Page 7 at the bottom. Is angels we have heard on high. Who knows what an angel is? What's an angel? Anybody ever seen an angel before?
I know one.
What? Tell me. Right. So that's exactly right. That's right. So what is an angel?
Angels in Christ.
Anybody?
Angel in Christ.
Angel is a messenger of God.
Messenger of
Angel
God.
means messenger, and it's always good to listen to the messengers of God.
Yeah,
So,
messengers
angels
of
we have
God.
heard on high, that's on page 9. Get your instruments ready and sing along.
Glory
Gloria in excelsis Deo. What does that mean? Anybody? That means, yay, God! Woo, woo! We would say today, woo, woo, right? That's saying, yay, God. So we're saying, yay, God, for the gift that Jesus is born among us. Beautiful. Now we have one that everybody has to play along with, and that is Jingle Bells. So anybody who has drums or bells or whatever you have in your hands, it's time to sing and play those instruments. Are we ready, Jesse?
I got that
Okay.
right here on my cell phone.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, my beautiful girl, I can fly away. Come follow me, make me sing a and soon the shining bright was seated by my side. The horse was leading me. You see this ride. We got into a distant town. We got so upset. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. Oh, family, somebody, horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle going while you're young, take girls away and sing the sleighing song. By the way, to glory and free, you can feel it. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, family, ride one horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Fun. Good work on the instruments. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the next one I think everybody may know, We Three Kings. Who came to see Jesus when Jesus was born? Anybody know? Where was Jesus born? Ah, you didn't know you were going to get a quiz today, huh? Where was Jesus born? Anybody know? Jesus was born in Bethlehem. Let me read
Bethlehem.
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 Bethlehem, and Bethlehem in Hebrew means house of bread.
Well, bread.
Bethlehem, which is house of
Bethlehem.
bread. And so who came to Jesus after Jesus was born were wise people from far away. How'd they get there? Did they take a plane? No, there weren't any planes that. And when Jesus was born, did they take a train?
Yeah.
No, there
No.
weren't any trains when Jesus was born, Pastor Judith. They took camels, right? Because that was how you
Camels,
traveled across the
camels.
desert. So the three
Camels.
kings came traveling from far, far away on camels. And
On
so now
camels.
and why did the three kings come to Jesus where Jesus was? To bring Jesus gifts and to
Jesus
adore
gift.
Jesus, to just see this main gift that God has given from heaven. So let's sing We Three Kings. That's on page 11 of your handout.
Okay.
So when Jesus was born in Bethlehem, which is the name of the place, who do you think was there helping Jesus to be born? Who was there? Well, you think about Joseph, probably the women midwives were there, who are not mentioned. Note my surprise face. Men weren't allowed to birth things, my darling, so probably Joseph wasn't even there. It was probably the midwives, who are not mentioned, and trust me when I tell you, there was no little drummer boy there. It's like a woman just giving birth, what does she need? A drum solo. Right, exactly so. Let's just say no on that. Right, so there were women. Women did the job of birthing in the ancient world up until really very recently. So we have the kings came actually much later because they were coming from far, far, far away, probably like 3 years later. So they weren't at the manger, but let's just pretend. All right, so the next song is not in the religious canon, but it's one of everybody's favorite, and that is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I am not going to work to find theological significance in this song, but we're going to sing it anyway. So, and we'll hear Jesse play through it once, and this is on page 13 and following in your handout.
You know that dancers, grandeur, and wishes, the most famous reindeer of all.
Actually theological significance. Why do we sing Rudolph? Because Rudolph was different. And people teased Rudolph for being different. But because he was different, he was able to use a special gift to help in that Christmas day. So the moral of that story is being different is great, and it's fine to be different. Yay! Now here's a lovely old carol. It's called I Saw Three Ships. That's on page 15. And following. Not sure if you're going to know this one, but it's really lovely. So follow along with us as we sing and play our instruments to I Saw Three Ships. so let's just take a moment and let's talk about Christmas. Christmas is coming up, right? Now, what do we like to do on Christmas? What do we do on Christmas? What do we do on Christmas? What do we like to do?
Like gifts.
We have gifts. We exchange gifts many times. Yep. What else do we do on Christmas? We sometimes eat special food, right? Sometimes there's special food that we have on Christmas, right? I'm sorry? Okay. We also sometimes have a Christmas tree. Who has Christmas tree in their house? Do we have a Christmas tree in our house? Oh. Okay, we haven't set it up yet. There's still plenty of time. Don't rush things, right? Some of us have a special Christmas tree. What else do we put in our house at Christmas? Christmas lights, right? How many of you put up Christmas lights? We have Christmas lights. How about decorations? A nativity scene. I love nativity scenes. In fact, I collect them. I have nativity scenes from Africa and from Asia and from Latin America. I love nativity scenes. Do we know what a nativity scene is? It's the little house out in the barn where Jesus was born. And you have Mary and you have Joseph and you have sometimes the shepherds and you have sometimes the three kings and you have a lot of sheep and the baby in the manger, right? So we set up little, it's also called a creche. Let me hear you say creche. Creche. Creche is actually a French word that is still used in French-speaking countries. And creche can mean like preschool, like where you have babies, right? Yeah.
Wow.
Tell me.
I just saw on my cell phone just now.
Well, there you go. We sing special songs like we're doing now. What else do we do on Christmas? And do we put a star on the top of the tree? Right. Oops, here comes some more people. So we recognize Christmas with lots of special activities. And here comes some more friends. Yay, come on in. Come on in, welcome. Hi, how are you? Hey, come on in, good to see you. Hey, oh, I'm good, how are you? Yeah, okay, come on in, glad you're here. How are you? Come on in, good to see you. That'd be great, sure. It's been a while, but you got your own pew here. I'm glad you got here early to get a good pew. All right, anybody else? What else? We're talking about what do we do at Christmas? What do we do for Christmas? Do you have we celebrate, right? And we decorate our house with pretty decorations, right? Hi, welcome. And we sometimes eat special food. What's some of the special food that we eat at Christmas? Do we have Christmas cookies? Who has Christmas cookies? I love Christmas cookies. That's like one of my favorite things, right? Who has a special meal for Christmas Eve? Do we have a special meal? What do you have for your Christmas Eve, John? Turkey and sometimes ham. Welcome. We're talking about what we do for Christmas. So we've talked about we have special food. We have special music that we're singing today called Christmas carols. We put up a Christmas tree. We sometimes put up wreaths. We have the nativity scene, also known as creche, which is the picture of Jesus, baby Jesus, and the people around Jesus when Jesus was born. What else do we do for Christmas? Besides singing, we can say special prayers, right? Prayers are really good, and we can lift up all of our loved ones in prayers, and even especially people we don't know, we can lift up in prayers, right? And what's another name for Christmas? Do we have other names for Christmas? Noel. Excellent. What else? We're going to get there. You're going to have to put on your candles for that one. Feliz Navidad in Spanish. Yep, Navidad, which is Spanish for Christmas. Yeah, what else? Silent Night. Coming right up. Yeah. Sorry? When Jesus was born, right? The birth of Jesus. Beautiful. What else do we call Christmas? Any other names? Yeah. A gift of God. Beautiful. Beautiful. Precisely so. A gift of God. What else do we call Christmas? Sorry? And Jesus gives us life. Beautiful. And what are some of the symbols of Jesus? A symbol is something that stands for something, like a star, right? We have stars in Jesus, which because the wise men followed the star in order to get to Bethlehem, right? So star is one of the symbols of Christmas. What are other symbols of Christmas? Yeah.
Like. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yep, that we're coming up on that one. Yeah. What else? What are some other symbols for Christmas?
Another one.
Yeah.
But then Jesus was born.
Right. Symbols is like a star, or the nativity scene, or a Christmas tree, or what else? What else? Sorry? Ornaments. We hang beautiful ornaments on our tree. A manger. Right. What do we see up here? Let's take a look. Candles. Some people put candles in their windows. And we have here, this is an Advent wreath that we light each candle for each of the 4 Sundays in Advent. Tomorrow's the 2nd Sunday of Advent, right? Right. The Christmas tree's not in there yet because we're waiting. So holly and the ivy are symbols, right, for Christmas. How about mistletoe? What's mistletoe? I heard it. Right? That's a symbol of Christmas, right? You hang it up. Sorry? The lights, right? Lights, you hang lights on your house. That's a symbol for Christmas, right? It symbolizes the stars, right? The stars, because Jesus is the Lord of the whole universe. So the lights actually symbolize our stars, right? What else? What other kind of symbols do we have for Christmas? The lambs, the baby sheep, right? And we remember that Jesus was called the Lamb of God, right? And the shepherds were the first to meet Jesus. And the shepherds are the people who watch out for sheep, right? Angels. Angels are a symbol of Christmas. What's an angel? Who knows what an angel is? You can put them on the tree, but angel is a messenger of God. Comes to say a message, that God has a message for us. So an angel's a messenger, right? So angel's another symbol for Christmas. Beautiful, beautiful. What other symbols do we have for miracles? Miracles, God at work. Beautiful. What other symbols do we have for Christmas?
Joy.
Joy. What a great thing, joy. Joy to the world. There, we're going to get to that one. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Peace. It's known Jesus is one of Jesus's titles is the Prince of Peace. So Silent Night talks about the peaceful night when God gave this amazing gift to the world. So peace, beautiful. Anything else? You see that there's a lot of symbols around Christmas. And it's something that touches us very deep in our hearts. I bet many people here can remember Christmases even when they were very little. Who remembers Christmases from when you were a little kid? Yeah, we do. Right? Right? Going to the store, going out shopping, right? We remember from when we were little. Huh? Trains, right? 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 They're very popular because I love trains. Aren't they great? Beautiful. So we see that Christmas goes far back in our memories, even from when we were little kids. So the carols that we're singing calls out some of those memories. They call out some of those special times. And they call out some of our gifts, because each of us have gifts from God. And so the Christmas time is a time to offer our own gifts to each other, right? Giving. Giving is part of Christmas. Beautiful. And we give the gifts that God has given us. Beautiful, beautiful. So with that in mind, we didn't put Silent Night in here, did we? Or did we? No, we didn't. Okay, that's okay. Let's sing together. We wish you a Merry Christmas. That's on page 17 of our booklets. Page 17. We'll listen to Jesse a minute. And the last one we're going to sing, and you already mentioned it, I'm so glad you did, is Joy to the World. One of the things that we talk about at Christmas is joy. So what does joy mean? What does it mean if we're joyful? Happy, right? But joy is kind of bigger than happy. Joy we feel right down to our toes, right? Joy, and you can be joyful even if you're not happy. Think about that for a minute, right? But what is joy? What is it? Peace, love, peace and love, right? All of those are all linked together. Peace and love and joy are all linked together. And those are God's gifts to us at Christmas. So let's sing Joy to the World. Stand up if you can, and let's dance on this one. Shall we?
Joy to the world.
Jennifer, I don't know if you want to say a few things. You can sit down now. Thank you so much. Well done. Well done. We'll have Jennifer speak to us now. I'll even lower the mic for you. Well, that's one of these situations. Well, we'll just do that. I'll do it the easy way.
So thank you, everybody, for coming. So we have some snacks and we have some presents that we're going to hand out when everyone leaves. So there's presents for everyone before we go, but we have snacks in the room next door. And thank you, everyone, for coming. I know it's a busy time and everyone's running around a lot, but we really appreciate having you here. And it was wonderful to see you all dancing and hear everybody singing. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yay!